Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes though.
Ooh la la, we win.
She go.
Ooh la la, we win.
We go.
Ooh la la, we win.
They go.
Ooh la la, we win.
Okay. Ooh la la. Like ooh la la. That feeling. You know they cheated tonight. Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where's the bread? What it do, people? You're now tuned in. Popovich TV. That's the show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, where you been? Over here we deal with sports, hip hop, entertainment, interviews sometimes, Popovisms 101, and motivation. If that sound like something you can rock with, then before you usher to the exit and hit stage left, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, smash that notification bell if you're on YouTube. And if it's not your first time and you've been rocking with the channel, thank you. But you know how I do. You know how I start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game. We in the end game, people, because, yeah, Kevin Durant went off tonight. Can we get is BrookLYn in here tonight? Yes, Funk Fleck voice, you know what I mean? And it was 9 NBA games, and I'm always going to come on here with that vigor, like give the speech with vigor. Pass the wine cooler, you big black, here jingling, baby. Always with that energy to win, play the curve and get nauseous, watching the spin. Even when I lose, like, that's why I was, you know what I mean, waiting for this Dallas game to end. We in the end game because I told y'all, Vegas be on the bat line sometimes, and you know, if you get caught up in the wave, you're going to lose. And if you put your money up, because that's your money, son, then you're going to lose. 9 NBA games today on the slate. 7 underdogs, 1 push, and 1 favorite. And this is why I'm mad. Like, steaming, agony, why Vegas do me dirty today? You motherfuckers. Shit. Fucking hate losing. Burn down your happy land. Chicago was the one team that covered. They was playing Toronto. Yesterday we had Toronto playing against Philly with that 8.5. It was no way Philly was going to beat them by 8.5. And we won yesterday. So last night it was like this. Tonight is like loser. And I lost. I hit some bets, but I obviously bet more than I won today. So that's why it's a loss. Right? Because that's your money, son. And every day when you put your money on the line, you want winners. You want people that want to win. So Miami, so real quick, this is why I'm really tight. Because even though Dallas just pushed, and let me show y'all. Y'all know how I do with the receipts. Because this is what I do every day. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a brag. This is just what I do. So I had Dallas tonight for 600. Like, you know what I mean? And they pushed. Like, motherfucking pushed at the end. And this is how you know it's some bullshit, because I was going to say, damn, the 2 teams that I was going to put the most Breddington on covered, and all the other underdogs covered today. So if you did any combination, if you took LeBron James, like the King James, came back to Cleveland, dropped 38 on their head, you know what I mean? Like your head itching, dropped 40, 38 on your head, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, something like that. And you think Aaron Rodgers could say something like, I fucking own you? Oh, nah, LeBron owns Cleveland both ways. Like, you know what I mean? Brought the chip there, your wrist bling bling, my shit bling blah. Like, first title in Cleveland ever. So you gotta, you know what I mean? Bow down for that. But then every time he came back as an opponent, 16-1 prior to tonight, 17-1 tonight. And I thought Garland and them boys was going to hold it down. But I was wrong. I mean, I actually had Cleveland tonight. You know what I mean? But that was one game. So instead of doing Chicago and Dallas on some one pick, I just did Dallas. And then I did Miami. I went against Philly twice at home. Like, damn it, man. You know what I mean? Damn it. They lost. And this is how you know this shit is some bullshit. Before we get into the other shit. You know what I mean? Hip hop, sports, entertainment, Popovisms 101. You lose to Philadelphia. You number one, like number one in the East, that is. You number one. You number fucking one. Like, you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep, like, you the number one in the East, and it's tough in the East this year. Let's keep it what it is. It's gritty, it's grimy in the East Coast. Like, when the East is in the house, oh my God, it's crazy in the East. Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, you know what I mean? Obviously Philly, and Brooklyn is, you know, trying to figure it out. But anyway, you number one. I think Philly is 4. Joel sitting out tonight, like, you know, I played last night against them Toronto boys. They kept the pace moving, like, you know what I mean? And I'm going to sit this one out. Then James Harden on the back end last night, for some reason, maybe kind of sort of, because I didn't hear it, says that he going to play today. Like, you know what I mean? Normally he sits out on the back-to-back. He got the hammy, like, you know what I mean? With the whammy. That's why they look a little shaky. Even though they won today, they look a little shaky, a little nervous, a little shaky. It's getting nervous for the Philadelphia 76ers. Because when Joel Embiid fell on his back in the other game, I was like, they won injury away. And obviously we don't wish that on Joel, you know what I mean? But anyway, Maxey dropped 25 tonight. I mean, Jimmy Butler had 27. And Bayou 22. Last I checked, and I didn't watch the games. I was doing some other shit. And real quick, people be like, how you bet on the games? Because that's your money, son. How you bet on the games and you don't watch the game? I don't watch all of the games because you just can't do it. I do have to do what I'm doing. Got a life. But normally, I just bust open the Caesars Sports app and my Caesars Sport, you know what I mean? Or the CBS Sports app and just rock out like that. So it was a loss tonight. Tomorrow we going to get them. Like, last night took an L, but tomorrow bounce back. And you got to be in it to win it. Scared money don't make no money. You know what I mean? LeBron came back. He killed. Boston, they killed. They looking real good. You know what I mean? But yeah, you lose the Philadelphia without Joel. And then, like I said, Harden sat out. Real crazy how they lost. Brooklyn, I knew they was going to win. I shouldn't have put them on the 2-pick. That's the other thing that I did. I fucking put Brooklyn on the 2-pick with Miami. Why did I do it, son? Because that's your money, son. Fuck. 2-pick with Miami and Brooklyn. Then I did Miami 1-pick gas. They played yesterday, but I should have known. Lose 2 in a row. And again, no matter whether you one of them people that's conspiracists or not, on some sports not rigged or sports is rigged, you say, damn, how the fuck Miami one of the top teams? Oh, you number one. Like, you number one. 1-1 in the East. Lose to a team without 2 of their starters. Like, yeah, because the shit is rigged. Because at the end of the game, they're going to call 3 fouls on Kyle Lowry to make sure Philly wins. And I didn't watch the game, but every time I took a little peek, I'm like, damn, another foul? Every 2 seconds was like 28 seconds left foul, 23 seconds left foul, like 18 seconds left foul. Y'all going to just keep calling fucking fouls to Philly win. And that's how it is. Well, let's get to this other shit. You know what I mean, let's talk about Kanye real quick. You know what I mean? And while we talk about Kanye, still this fucking Brooklyn shit on. You know what I mean? New York. Like, you know what I mean? So allegedly, maybe kind of, sort of, somebody that fuck with Kanye, that know Kanye, you know what I mean? Ran down on DL Hughley. You know what I mean? The comedian, the radio host or whatever. You know, he pro-black and he got a lot of opinions and shit, like, you know what I mean? A little louder. Keep it going. Yeah. Kevin Durant gave John Moran his props tonight too. Like, that nigga nice, you know what I mean? Keep sleeping on Brooklyn, man. I keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, just had to play that real quick because New York is balling right now. And we're going to probably get out of that playing game as well. But So allegedly, maybe, kind of, sort of, Ye, Yeezy, he sent, what I mean, one person or whatever to run down, or the person did it. A lot of times, like, this shit is coming from left field, so we really don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. So this shit is all alleged to me. Maybe, what I mean? That's what took place on some Uncle Murder. That sound like what happened. What I mean? And my peoples was there, maybe. But at a restaurant out in Hollywood, or Cali or whatever, in the Malibus. And the shit is, funny. Speaking of Kanye, when I went out there for the Honor Up movie, shout outs to Dame, shout outs to, Big Time, D Nico, and everybody that was down with that. Shout outs to Rich Kid, everybody, Blackface, whatever. You know what I mean? First time out on the West Coast, West Side. And I told y'all the other video that made us take our phones out and shit like that. Was a couple of heavy hitters in the building at the world premiere, like seeing that shit before everybody and shit. Dope, you know what I mean? Event, fly shit. And I got to kick it with Ye, like, you know what I mean? Fuck with him, shake his hand, talk about hip hop, and for the little bit of time we was there before the movie started. This is having little drinks and shit, rubbing shoulders. Shout outs to the RZA, Wu-Tang, we love the kids. RZA was in the building, talked with him and shit about the Wu-Tang for a little minute, you know what I mean, before the premiere. And so I said all that to say, not that I know Ye, you know what I mean, but obviously, like a lot of y'all, I do think that he is a genius when it comes to his music shit. When it comes to rap, he's definitely underrated. Would love to see him do a versus with anybody. Would love to see a versus with Ye against Hove. You know what I mean? All the songs they got together. You know what I mean? Watch the Throne album, and just to me, he's underrated as an MC, and obviously his beat making ability. You could say it's a few people that rival, but obviously it's a few. It's a handful because he's that dope. Didn't strike me as, you know what I mean, would do this. And again, that's why I said allegedly, because, on the little news clip that I seen, they say he ran down, and obviously DL Hughley had some ladies with him, had his family with him, or maybe his wife, and, I don't know him either. Listen to him like y'all, follow him on Instagram, watch a lot of the shit he posts sometime when you see it on your algorithm. Not looking for shit, but how it is. The other channel was like, he ain't a sucker, he ain't a pushover, and he may not be, but obviously he felt that wasn't the appropriate time. And when you got stuff to lose, you don't want to jump out the window. You know what I mean? Where, your emotions that's not controlled could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So he was with his family, and he just didn't do anything. Kind of like chill from what I heard, you know what I mean? And police came and nothing popped off. I guess maybe they was wording off, or maybe homie was just like, yo, stop speaking about Ye, you know what I mean? And obviously, on social media, when it's all for sale, like everything's for sale, and I say that plainly a lot on the show, but really everything is for sale. Like it's probably nothing you can't find on the internet unless it's being censored. Like, you know what I mean? Like Small Boy, shout outs to Small Boy. He was telling me about like some internet video with this side note, like, you know what I mean, it's unscripted, we authentic, we do what we want over here on my channel. We don't have no set scripts. He was like, it's a video, he seen the video, and it was a horrible video. Obviously I'm real squeamish, even though I seen a lot of shit with my own eyes. You know what I mean? Shit rappers be rapping about when people get killed and Soul sing Geronimo. Like, you know what I mean? Like that Braun had that long time ago. Shout out to the clips. He was like, it's a video, and I didn't watch it. I mean, he was telling me where to go get it from. I guess it's certain sites and all that. Anyways, the Mexican mafia, they tortured some poor guy, did him real dirty, did him real dirty. And I don't like looking at stuff like that. Like I said, it's, it's not a movie and the lights ain't gonna come back on because you not that strong, right? You're like, dang, hope that shit don't happen to me. Like, you know what I mean? So you have some empathy, and I think that's what be lacking. But anyway, he had some shit to lose, so he played it the cool way. Whether they would have fought and squared up, he would have whipped homie or not, or if he would have seen Yeez. But the thing is, I said that to say, when you got these platforms like Populous TV, we live, we rolling, we unscripted, and you start getting up there and you talking your shit and you in your vibe and you feeling good and you say some shit and you talking about somebody in their family, or talking about a loved one that may have just passed, even if it's not in a disrespectful way. It could be backlash. It could be gunfire. It could be shots fired, like free smoke, free smoke, free smoke, free smoke. Like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it could be problems. So that's why you got to watch what you say. You know, but also when you in the public eye, like, you know what I mean, flashing lights and all of the lights, people gonna have shit to say. I just spoke about this with Nicki Minaj being mad that whole grown men just talking about what they like and what they don't like. Like you married, you know what I mean? Why are you worrying about what men worried about when you got a man? Like you got a man? Yeah, you know what I mean? I got a man, like the song, yeah, you know what I mean? If you got a man, you got a husband, why the fuck you worrying about what other men in the barbershop or on YouTube? Because that's where the private talks is at now. It's on live. Like we live, we rolling, it's on live. So all you gotta do is just hit the button and you tuned in. You know what I mean? And over here we dealing full transparency. That means y'all follow the channel. I can see you if you're not hiding, and you definitely can see me because my platform is open and my social media. Come on in. You know what I mean? People gonna have opinions on the follies or the mistakes that you have made publicly. And you know, if you're not famous and you don't have no notoriety, we won't know about it. You know, I had to tell somebody this, you know what I mean? Because you know, people want to keep, for the most part, they shit private in the house. That's why they do it in the house. And if you don't want to be shamed, then you should keep shameful stuff out of sight, out of mind, so that people can't embarrass you. People can't use shit against you. Like, yeah, I got that video, bitch. And when you was, you know what I mean, put Molly's in your champagne, you ain't even know it. Yeah, you can't take that back. Can't take that back. You said that. Like, you know what I mean? Shit's recorded. Then it's put out for real, for the public to consume. But when you in the public eye, you expected to have eyes on you. You expected to have Team Z run out on you like they ran out on us. Go see the other video when we was coming out of not club, but the restaurant, catching shit out there. Like I said, first time, so I was having a ball. Like, you know what I mean? Players want to play, balls want to ball. I was having a good old time, and when we came out, Team Z ran down on us. Not me, you know what I mean? Not Papa was TV, but the people I was with. So, you know, when you're in the public eye, that can happen. When you're not in the public eye, the public won't know your business unless you're fighting with your girl and the police got to come knocking on your door. That's the only time people gonna know. Something is going on so loud in your house that the neighbors got to, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on down there? Like, Tommy, are you right? Like, what's going on? Glass breaking, you know what I mean? Shit you see as a kid, like, you know what I mean, that I've seen. Police got to show up at your crib, glass breaking, people downstairs, like, oh, what the fuck is going on up there? You know what I mean? Like, niggas is fighting, acting hoodlum and acting, you know, doing shit that sometimes people do. When your girl throw your shit out the window or you on the street, that is the only time. Or you get on the bat line like, girls and this, or homie, yo, this bitch was in, or woo, 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 and like, yeah, like, that's how people know your business. And there's nothing wrong with seeking advice, seeking counsel, you know, trouble in paradise, or just anything that just may be going on personally in your house. A lot of times people won't know unless you throw it on the gram, you throw it on YouTube, and yeah, now it's all for sale. Like, people know now. Yeah, they know you the one that, you know what I mean? They know what it is hitting for. You know what I mean? And that's why, homie, you know what I mean? Off the self after the video got out that he was, you know what I mean, doing stuff that people didn't know he was doing. You know what I mean? He was embarrassed. He was shamed. So he took his life. You know what I mean? Could there be some blowback? Is Kanye right for this? You know what I mean? Like, I spoke about Kim and Kanye, and she was in the building too. That's why they wanted us to give our phones. You know what I mean? Got the shit going on with the tattoo guy. And, you know, I spoke about that as well. It was like, you know, when it's over, it's over. Like, you gotta let it burn. And I know what it's like to feel when it's burning, when it burns on both ends. You know what I mean? And that's really like teenage love. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not speaking at teenage age, but that's a Slick Rick reference. And it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? Shit happens. It's one of the classic songs, though, by the way. So we all go through, you know, heartfelt situations, matters of the heart, as somebody older would say, like, it's matters of the heart. It's delicate dealing with that. There's different ways to deal with that. Everybody don't deal with it the same. Some people get overzealous and they take it a little bit too far. And then it's like, dang, he killed his baby mom while she was pregnant? What? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, like the shit that happened at home. Rest in peace again to her family. You know what I mean? That was wild crazy. But you get stuff like this happening, homie coming back, you know what I mean? killing Young Thug baby mother, rest in peace, at the bowling alley, and I just spoke about that. Emotions unchecked, reckless, you know what I mean? You just doing shit off the whim, and then you harming people. But the thing is, you know, where's the accountability as the man and say, damn, it's his wife. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's his wife. People didn't die for doing shit to people's lives. But you separated. You dealing with somebody else. She dealing with somebody else. He is a radio host. He is a person that's a personality. Everybody's a influencer slash personality. That's how he cutting the check. That's how he been getting money. One of the ventures, I'm sure. Sure, he's a businessman. You know what I mean, you can't be mad that he speaking about, you know what I mean, or anybody, you know what I mean, is speaking out through their little fucking phone, because that's what we doing now. We in the barber shop getting our hair. This is what, you know what I mean, this is what people be doing. And then you can learn from it. It's like, yeah, don't get yourself caught up in a situation like him, to where now you seeing the residual. And the funny thing is, you go listen to some of his catalog. Like I said, his music is fire. I fuck with Kanye music. He got a lot of references with, you know what I mean, nightmares from your girl make you scream out, like, you know what I mean, and she you know what I mean, I can't see my kids, or, you know what I mean, that other joint, all the lights, like, you know what I mean, and you ready to call the police, or the police got to come. Little tidbits that I'm sure now, as a 40-something-year-old man with kids, you know, from a Kardashian, that he wifed up, that he put the ring on it, like, you know what I mean, put the ring on it. To see this happen, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, before I even met him, you know what I mean, in LA, he then came scoop Amber Rose up. Go see the other video. I was living in that building when she was at. And he came in when he first started fucking with her. So, you know, it was just like, you know what type of joints these is. So now that they playing you for the clown, or homie getting the tattoos, or the branding, as as she was saying, it's like a branding. This niggas, you know what I mean, branding himself on some animalistic shit just to be spiteful, just to troll him, because they having a war over, you know what I mean, what it is, and we know what it is. You know what I mean? Let's get to this other shit, though. Speaking about integrity and, you know, how you move, should you be held accountable? Megan Thee Stallion. I was about to say Megan Good. Megan Thee Stallion, the horse. You know what I mean? She going through her shit. She waiting for the, you know, the shoe to drop on this Tory Lanez shit. Did he shoot her in the foot? Like, know what I mean? You gonna shoot my pinky toe? Know what I mean? After I hit you with the garbage can, you gonna shoot the crusty pinky toe off? Eddie Murphy. Mad funny Harlem Night scene. Wild, funny, epic. I said from the jump, and I already spoke about this a few times. Go see the other video, even though I'm gonna reiterate right now. We was working out, I think this is around Ramadan, and Ramadan is coming. I'll give y'all some Papa-visms 101 in a minute. Inshallah, we make it to Ramadan. I mean, if Allah wills, God wills, you alive. Because life is a gift and nothing is promised, and you go to sleep, you might not wake up. Those are the true facts. Young, old, middle-aged, don't matter. But it's recently come out. She been in, you know, she been in the news, obviously, when the tweets was coming out with Academic and they was going at it with each other, all the social media shit. But now it's come to find out, maybe, kind of, sort of, she was trying to holler at Rocky, you know what I mean, ASAP, obviously. And I spoke about Rihanna and, you know, her HughLeY and Rocky, you know what I mean? They expecting the baby, made the baby come out 10 toes down, you know what I mean? 10 fingers, 10, you know what I mean? But I have my thoughts on that. Very interesting. You could go check it out. But back to this. So, you know, allegedly, maybe kind of she unfollowed her, then dropped her from the, I guess she was one of the models or spokesmen for the little shit Rihanna got. And I say that little like, because I don't, you know what I mean? But then people were saying on the back end, on the back office, the contract was up, so why leave her up? Then, you know, a couple other people unfollowed her, like Free Smoke, yours truly, October's own Drake. Scorpios, we the best. He unfollows Sierra, you know, Russ just went to Seattle. And the thing is, you know, people going to be tied to or show allegiance, you know what I mean, and show solidarity with people they really rock with. But the thing is this too, you know what I mean? Do they know something we don't know about Tory Lanez? Are they in the know that it's going to come out she lied? And why wait? I mean, I guess you gotta wait, right? Because till you proven innocent, or in most cases, till you proven innocent, because you guilty until you proven innocent. You know what I mean? Even though it's supposed to be reverse it, don't whip. You know what I mean? Be whip that pussy. Reverse it. That he shot her, didn't shoot her, comes out that he didn't. Now she's gonna be blackballed, and you know, is she being sued by some other people? And it's just a lot of shit coming out, and it's like people show you who they are, and they'll tell you a whole never-ending story if you're gonna sit there and you're gonna believe it. Like a word, like one for you, one for me. Two for you, one, two for me. Like three for you, 1, 2, 3 for me. Like, don't fucking play me like I got a flower pot head. Like, come on, purple tape reference. Don't play me like I got a flower pot head. I'ma smack flames out. So it's like, come on. People show you who they are off the rip. Or maybe it may take a little longer if you be patient and you don't open yourself up. Because a lot of times, I mean, up top and out in the world, when people think they got a feel for you or it's familiarity, they get, you know what I mean? They get a little like besides themselves. And then you got to constantly like, nah, we cool, but not like that. You know what I mean? You're not this person. And I could give many examples. But with her, it's like, all right, some niggas is scumbags. I spoke about this already. I know people that play around with niggas' wives or have in the back door do scumbag shit. But ultimately, especially for me, and I did wild videos on integrity. It's very big, like very big. And I'm glad that I learned that it matters more than a lot of shit that you may think. It's like having good credit. Once your shit is shot, you could get it back. You could work hard as a motherfucker to get it back. And you're going to jump through some hoops and you're going to accept everything that comes with that if you want to get back in good standards. That's just what it is. You could be mad like, damn, nigga putting me through the ringer or whatever. No, but you fucked up. You fucked your card up. So in order to get it back, you're going to do X, Y, Z, and you're going to love it. And even if you don't love it, don't let us see that you know what I mean, have an attitude with it. And that's a little extra. But the point is, niggas don't, you know what I mean? That's one of the basic joints. You don't fuck with niggas' family. You don't fuck with niggas' money. And you definitely don't try to fuck niggas' wives. Like, you don't do that. Now, maybe the side joint, you know what I mean? And then even people got rules. You know, niggas have had side joints for years. And this is all real talk. Like, 10 years or more, y'all been in a side motherfucking marital side piece, you know what I mean, show. So that may be off limits too. But the point is, obviously, you know, your wife. And I don't mean just with the marriage and the paper. Niggas know who your girl is. Like, you know what I mean? So if you try to do that, then you all the way violating. You all the way violating. And that's why women have big problems with it too. So allegedly, maybe, kinda, sorta, Megan Thee Stallion, they was at wherever they was at, and she tried to holler at her. So now it's like, damn, that's some scumbag shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know this my nigga, you know what I mean? Why you gonna do that? And we doing business together. Like, so a lot of times, you know, the desire to have what's not yours. Like, you know what I mean? Jada, so why niggas always want what they can't have? Like, why can't come through in the pecan jag? Like, a lot of people do want what they can't have. And that's why, side note, keep it on Megan, but side note, why Kevin Samuels is so big, because he's telling women they can't have it all, and they really fucking mad. Like, oh, word, really can't have it all? Nah, most people don't have it all. Like, you can have your integrity, and you can have all I have in this world is your balls, and you know what I mean, and your word, like Scarface. And people of integrity normally do hold that sacred. But then you got the lying lineys, and then, you know what I mean, you lying on bitches you fucked, or lying on places you've been, or you on Instagram, and your Instagram's a liar. All you do is lie. And then the funny thing about it is that people that really know you, you know what I mean, and I never expose, like, you know what I mean, there's no need for me to do that. And I'm sure a lot of people could do it. But it's like, if you want to live in that world, you know what I mean, or you want people to think a certain thing of you, then cool, by all means. As long as you ain't interfering, you know what I mean, and we not someplace and you trying to act out some shit that you not, and then you forcing my integrity on the line, like, oh, nah, like, you know what I mean, like the DMX skit, like, no, you know what I mean, like, why you always want to fuck with everybody? Like, no, because the nigga was talking all this other shit at the other jail. Well, let's see what he gonna do here. Let's take this nigga on a straight rough ride. Rest in peace, X, DMX reference. Let's take this nigga on a straight rough ride. You don't want to put people in position to where their integrity, and that's why, another quick side note, it's my show, we unscripted, we don't have no format, we do what we want. Rappers, your mans in them, or people be like, why y'all let that nigga come out the studio with some shit like that? That shit is L. Trashington. Sprinkle some moist dessert on that shit, because it's garbage. But niggas be like this, like, yo, that shit is John Blaze fire. And real hip hop heads is like, nah, that shit is actually trash. And that's why on this channel, yeah, Popovich TV, we live, we rolling, we unscripted. I always be like, if that shit ain't hitting, I'm not like this. And it's a lot of songs, unfortunately, when the rapper may die, you know what I mean? A lot of rappers get killed nowadays. This shit is, it's like a full-time sport not to kill niggas, like, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I don't be knowing who it is. You know what I mean? It ain't reached me yet. You know what I mean? Or some music that I don't really fuck with it. And, you know, if it's not hot, I'm definitely not fucking with it. You know what I mean? At all. I don't care if you my man. I don't care if you from up the block. Shit is trash. I'm going to tell you like, yo, come back. I'm mad hard critic. People will tell you. I had some of your favorite rappers in the hood when they was popping, pull up, you know what I mean? Get in the car. Like, yo, I want you to listen to my new mixtape, you know what I mean? And woo, 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 and ah, and what you think. Dead ass serious. I could call a name, but I'm not. You know what I mean? A few people, actually. That's because the ear is on point, and I'm not a yes man. So therefore, my integrity is intact, bringing it back to Megan Thee Stallion. So your integrity is like I think she lied, like a lot of people. Again, I'm not saying men don't do wild fuckboy shit. A lot of niggas is lame. So could some rapper, you know what I mean, pull out, shoot another female rapper? Yeah, maybe, kind of, sort of, but I don't think so. So if it comes out she lied, big strike, big strike. Say you did some shit to your team that got you there. So you're not fucking with the people that got you. Now, all side note, just because everybody's day one don't mean they're going to continue to be day one. Things happen, people mature, you know what I mean? You decide to go in different ways. Money is an issue, like rather be broke together than rich alone, backing them down, clapping them down, like fuck whatever's happened before. I'm what's happening now. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. So when I upload the videos, you get alerted. You could take that route, or you can take the high route. So it's like she got a couple of strikes, and again, this all alleged, maybe kind of sort of type shit because I wasn't there. But it's enough for me to say, oh nah, this is this person. I'm not shocked and amazed when you put the beat on. Like when you put the beat on, you will be shocked and amazed. I'm not. So did she do that? Yeah, he right up her alley. Rapper nigga, been in this Harlem street nigga. Yeah, she ain't getting old, you know what I mean? Niggas up here, you see who she dealt with. So it's like, yeah, we see who you dealing with on the back end. So he goes right up your alley, but why him when you know you fucking with your friend or your business partner? Why do that? Then like I said to Sierra, this is not just because she cool with Rihanna. She's a married woman, whether a lot of people don't like that she married to Russ. No, niggas, man, I mean that in the sense like a lot of ladies always use him, and I said on the other video, pardon me, I said, if niggas could put a microphone and Sierra in this nigga house, I would love for him to answer honestly, what does he think about all of the women that use him as the poster child and always use him for every little thing? Like, you know what I mean? It was kind of putting Papoose in that too on the hood level. If you watched all the fucking Love and Hip Hops and all that shit, was kind of putting him there. He had some shit happen with him too, with his man coming home and integrity. Like, I ain't talk about that. I mean, some things just, it'd be so much shit to talk about. Like, you know what I mean? We in the end game, Tony, there's no other way. Every day, every minute, you can talk about some wild, crazy shit that's learnable or just some horrible shit. You know what I mean? But his integrity was questioned a little bit. So it's like, yeah, if you see people show you who they are, then just believe them. That's what it is. You could try to not believe what you see, but just believe them. You know what I mean? But I would love for him to answer real talk, like, oh, nah, I really don't like that shit. Why you always using me? I'm the fucking poster child. But, you know, she unfollowed because she married. And it's like, I don't want to be friends or be fucking with somebody that may try to take my nigga in the back. You know what I mean? And, you know, and that's why you don't bring your lady around certain people, or women don't bring men, you know, they guys around some of their friends. They know these bitches is StaLLionas and, you know what I mean, slows and O's and 304s. Like, they know they for the streets. Like, they know that. You know what I mean? So it's like, nah, you ain't going nowhere around, or they on your back, like really, literally on your back, like this jacket, like, you know what I mean? Following you around, they little functions, because certain friends is there that they know a slide and hit you in the back office, like, oh, you know what I mean? She told, you know what I mean? That's also, too, if you telling the business of the bedroom. Like, Eazy-E said, like, what he said, Now I'm fucking the friends because you ran your mouth like I knew you would. Like on I'd Rather Fuck You, NWA reference. Niggas for Life album, classic. You know what I mean? Shout outs to the West Coast and shout outs to them for making that album. That's one of the shits I grew up on. But yeah, but now I'm fucking you and your friends because you running your mouth talking about how the, you know what I mean, the D game is and or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she all that, she a free, that's not your girl. You know what I mean? Niggas is going to the races. You be seeing that, I actually seen that with Kanye, you know, with Kim, you know what I mean? Speaking of them, being how we just spoke about them. When the news first came out, you see people making M's like all the athletes and rappers that's running towards to try to, you know what I mean, to smash. And I really take serious. You know what I mean? Side note before I get to the last shit. You know what I mean? Side note. Yeah. Side note, was watching this speaking to women and shit. The BBLs, and it was on the channel. And long story short, you could do what you want with your body. You only get one body. Once your body is fucked up, once it's messed up, Ramadan is coming, so this is why this is important. You could do what you want, like, you know what I mean? As long as you got the bread or you know what I mean? You got the willpower to do some Dr. Strange shit and go to the ends of earth, you know what I mean? Tony, there was no other way to get your hands from stop shaking. And I'm being funny, but I'm not. There was one clip that stood out real, and the chick, you know, good looking sister too, and the facial features, you know what I mean? And it's like most of the good looking women, you know, they stereo. I'm putting everybody. I know it's not everybody, but a lot. They still be having insecurities. Like, damn, you look good, bitch. God bless you. Just relax. You know what I mean? But they in their head. But anyway, the sister she looked decent. But she got this urge. She was in her car driving, so I couldn't really see her body. But she like her ass was super tremendous. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's an ass quake. You know what I mean? And she was like, when she met a lot of guys or whatever, even people, they just didn't take her serious. And out of everything she said, a lot of the comments was like, oh, whoa, whoa. And it's like, yeah, when you come out looking like the Joker, like, you know what I mean? Everything is funny. You're going to be the butt of the jokes. She said that was a harsh reality. And then I can imagine, you know what I mean? Like, people always, I'll be walking by, people would say shit like, you got the ant legs or the ant ass, and just constantly, you know how people is ruthless. Like kids, when you in the schoolyard, your parents is dirty, your mother's a crackhead, like kids is ruthless. And adults could be even more ruthless and even more vicious. Oh, but you're black. Should we do to each other? I'm like, damn, as a woman, you keep hearing that, and then she like the guys are, you know, smash, Hulk smash, but not take her serious. Nobody. So I say that to say, right? Love yourself. You get one body. You can do what you want. But just be ready for if shit don't go right. You have to. Like, you're going to make this move. It's going to be your last run, right? You're going to get out the game. Carlito's way. Till you show up at the motherfucking train and Billy from the Bronx pop you one and have you on the sideline. Looking like the video game when they knock a nigga down. Like, damn it, he thought he was out of here with his bitch, right? Psych. You make plans and other people plan, but God is the best of planners. And so if it's not God's plan, whether you want it to be or not, yeah, it's gonna be some changes of plans, and you're gonna just have to roll with the punches. So that's the only thing with that. The other thing is I seen some shit, you know what I mean, where there's supposed to be 5.3 million chickens in Iowa that got the bird flu, and they're gonna slaughter them. You know what I mean? So you got that, you got the fasting coming up, you got health as wealth. So, you know, if you going hard, like, you know what I mean, you see some people, life hit them hard, so they got the old face even though they're young, not being funny. Sure, everybody knows somebody like that. But it's also the choices. More for turning up. Like, go to my Instagram. Like I said, my shit is open. Full transparency. If you not hiding, I mean, I might could see you hiding in the avatar, but my shit is open. Name, all that. Go, you know what I mean? You'll play yourself in the sense of, like, you know what I mean? Do some too much going. That's what I want to say. Like, too much hitting the streets with no balance. So you always running the pavement, whether it's drinking, smoking, fucking, whatever it is, like doing yourself, you know, damage to the one body that you got. You got to try to balance. More water, more something, at least small periods. So for the fast, always been for me every year, you know what I mean? But nothing outside of that, man. I drink a little smoothies, obviously. I work out, you know what I mean? Keep myself out the washing machine. But watch what you eat, because, you know, people was like, they were spraying it in the air 2 years ago when they was like, don't come outside for the curfew. And, you know, everybody got their theories on how people trying to kill them. Like, It was always me versus the world. Until I realized it's just me versus me. Like everybody's trying to kill somebody. But really it's just you. You sabotage yourself, you do shit to yourself, you procrastinate yourself, you give excuses to yourself. Nobody know you better than you know yourself. Maybe if you've been in a relationship for mad long, or you know what I mean, your mom, you know what I mean, like you know who you are in your hearts of hearts. You know if you built for it or you're not. And the thing is though, you're gonna try, you're not gonna try. So you gotta have a balance. And eating all this crazy shit, who knows what the fuck they're gonna do? But if you just a undisciplined eater, then you could get got. And I ended on this right here. Y'all know I'm conspiracy theorist. I'm believing in some shit like, oh nah, that's possible. Because I'm not shocked and amazed when you put the beat on. Some people be mad shocked that certain things happen, and I don't. It's not that I'm indifferent or I don't get like, oh, startled and come out the car crazy. Like, I'm human. But just for the era I lived in, my age bracket, and the history, it's like I'm not shocked when I see certain things. And again, I seen a lot of shit up close. That's like, wow. You know what I mean? Can't unsee that shit. When you put the beat on, I'm not shocked and amazed. But this shit right here, as far as what the fuck? Oh, this is about to lose my train of thought on before I get out of here. This shit here with this dude the Papoose shit. His man, whether the dude that just came home or not, he's saying that he didn't help him out, you know what I mean? And, you know, a lot of people be on some free to bros. I did time, you know what I mean? I know people that do time. I told y'all everybody that's locked up is not innocent, and everybody is not guilty. It is some innocent people in there. So, you know, a lot of times you have the hitters or you have the real street guys. They go away, you know what I mean, do the decisions that they may have made, being the pawn, being the fall guy, whatever it is. You do it, you do it. That is left that they was doing it for. If you don't look out, you can't be mad when people come out and say that. I'm not saying this is the case, you know what I mean, but this is what he's saying. You see a lot of people, they be online, champion, doing this. And like I said, when I say open up the JPay, like, you know what I mean? They're not writing nobody, they're not sending no stamps, they're not doing nothing. I got 3 phone calls back to back. They all was from prison, and that's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Couldn't even take all of them. This is what JPay, most people don't know. You can send videos, you can send pictures, you can send stamps, you can send an email now. The niggas that's locked up, shit is electronic now. You know what I mean? So it's really no excuse. You know what I mean? And I can open it up and show, you know, wild letters, people that want to come on, people that felt like they not getting their due in the sense of, you know, they held it down. But now on the back end, niggas not holding it down. That's why, you know, dude that's famous was Casanova up in there. Shouts to my nigga Dre, downtown in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? In the joint. He said R. Kelly in there too. That's crazy. They locked. He was like, eat a dick, woo, after 90 days. And, you know, obviously he caught himself up in a whole nother situation. You gang, you getting money. You don't know how to get out. But I'm just talking about for the regular person that ain't really touched no bag yet. You just was the muscle, or like I said, you was the fall guy. For the people that's might be thinking about being the fall guy, those are the consequences. You know what I mean? You could be loyal, you could hold it down. Niggas will leave you for dead. Then what? You can get out. I don't even know how much time the homie did. That's home now. But he called him out, calling people shit, and woo, and there's a lot of people like that. Don't be that nigga. You know what I mean? All for the team, and niggas not really all for you. And you know what I mean? And now you on the 25 eating yakisobe, chili con corn. You know what it is. It's your boy, Popovich. You was just tuned in. Popovich TV. That's my show. I'm live, I'm rolling, I'm unscripted, so sometimes I might do what I want. We authentic because our track record is intact. I just spoke about integrity. Not because we killed 100 niggas, not because we held down 100 blocks. My integrity is intact. That feeling back up in here, one more again. Yeah, kid.